He's a teacher. He can project.
I'm Will. I am Molly's brother, and I have three things to say briefly. I have enjoyed these speeches so much, so I have three things to say. The first is my brother said that he wanted to speak to Molly. And so let me begin by speaking to Baker and to Baker's family. I am now De La Hoya. We have never met, but the term you used for Molly is that you have a friend now in Molly, and that's how I feel. I'm so grateful. The joy of this weekend is getting to call Baker my brother-in-law, and it's just a great joy for me. The other joy is that I get to call your whole family part of my family. There is a, we're going to a Catholic wedding tomorrow. There's a Catholic writer, Brother David Stendelras, who will use the line that joy is happiness that does not depend on what happens. And your family has joy in it, and it's an amazing thing. You guys just are happy, and you're able to hold that together. Missy and I always talk about this. I was at your house last weekend, and even then, it can be difficult, hosting the in-laws, you never know. Molly said, nope, we're all good, don't worry about it. And the morning came, and you guys had been having this great trip to see Woodrow Wilson's birthplace, and you just are full of joy. Even I'm thinking about Russell, your story, all the stories of Baker are stories of joy and fun. And that's going to be a great blessing for our family. So I wanted to say thank you, and I just look forward to all being a big family. The second thing I will say is Sam was talking about Molly, and he's absolutely right on the money. She's the example for our family. About 20 minutes ago, my mom and dad were talking about the idea that we are the inheritors of people in my family's history that dreamed big. They crossed seas to move to new places, and they left their families. And Molly is the inheritor of that. She really dreams the biggest of all of us. She taught us how to do that, as Sam was saying. But she's been the commander of our ship for a long time. And one of the things that I think I need to say here is that in the Christian tradition, as well as the Muslim and the Jewish tradition, marriage is triangular. That there is the couple, there's God, but then there's the community that you get married in front of. And that's why you do it in front of a community and not by yourselves. And we have a Catholic ceremony tomorrow, and I think I'm shocked because there will not be a love is patient, love is kind, I think. Like all Catholic weddings have love is patient, love is kind. But I want you to know, Molly and Baker, that the third part of the triangle is our task. And when you tell each other, whether it's love is patient, love is kind, all these things, you have to do that, but we have that responsibility to you. And so in our family, we are the first community. We will be patient with you, and we will be kind with you guys. And we promise to do that as a family for your relationship. The third thing I just briefly want to say is there is a, we were just talking before, Baker comes from a family of teachers, a lot of teachers. There are a lot of teachers in this room. There is a Christian teacher writer, Parker Palmer, who uses the metaphor of, in the Great Plains, they would, before a blizzard, they would put rope from the house out into the outhouse. So that during the blizzard, people would wander off and it was all white out and people would never come back. And so people died like that. So before a blizzard, you had to create a rope between the house and the barn or the outhouse. And Palmer loves this metaphor as a way of thinking about what really healthy couples can do. And I think healthy families, etc. And Molly and Baker, you are doing that for each other. You're the rope for each other. Baker, your family is, you do joy. Molly's going to need that rope sometimes to say, there's joy in simplicity. And Molly, you're the inheritor of a beautiful, tradition, right? And so you have strength. So that's a good thing. So, but we will also be the rope And so I wanted to say that. And so I don't have a drink also. Well, thank you very much. And so perhaps everybody here knows these people, and so perhaps we all have an obligation to be ropes in the blizzard from time to time to say, you love each other, we love you, you love us. Don't forget that. Things get scary, but it's okay. And so, so tamale and baker and ropes during blizzards.